Hey everybody, this is Craig.
And I'm KJ.
And this is Truly Remarkable Life.
Two gay expats on a journey.
That's right. And so today we're going to talk to you about the top 10 responses that people gave us when we told them that we're moving abroad.
All right, number 10. Of course you guys are moving abroad.
Yeah, like it's no surprise. People know us. They know we are... we've been talking about it. We love to travel. We are kind of brave that way. We'll go to
We're adventurous.
Places. And so, didn't surprise people.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
The next one, take me with you.
Or can I come visit?
Can I come visit you?
Please. Please. Can you fold me up and put me in your suitcase?
Even my dad was like, take me with you.
He was like, if I were 20 years younger, I would be going with you.
There's a lot of people who are like, oh, can we come visit? Or, very, very genuinely, like, we would love to come visit you there. And we intentionally arranged and kind of planned for that. So, and we always share that with people. We would love to have you, show off our new environment, but also to, we're gonna miss people. So it's a two-way street. You can go that way, and we can come that way, this way.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we even went so far. I mean, just to make sure that our parents have their passport applications completed, photos taken,
just
appointments set. They don't have passports. They've never traveled internationally. So, but it was critical. We were like, you guys are going to do this. You're going to have
KJ
this.
felt strongly that it's cruel to go to another country and not have your parents if something would happen, God forbid, in normal life, that they can't come because they don't have passports.
Right.
So we got the passports even if they don't travel.
Yeah.
So, but no, the next one.
Why Mexico?
Yeah, a lot of people are asking us, why would you go to Mexico, with kind of a bad tone to it. Not anything against them. They just have heard not so nice things. We've done a lot more research than they have.
Right.
And so we understand that. We've been kind of immersed in the culture. We know people from there. There are good and bad things about every country. And we've waited and we understand the differences in the countries.
Well, we've done our research and everything, and whenever you actually do research as opposed to just listening to headline news, you find out that Mexico is actually safer than the U.S.
in a lot of places.
Yeah.
And there are challenges in some places in Mexico, and they have their own sets of problems just like we do.
Yeah, just like there's places in the U.S. you just don't go to certain places in the U.S.
You just understand them,
right?
And you have to go there knowing what your challenges are.
Well, and that rolls us into number 7. Isn't it dangerous? Like, cartels are everywhere.
Should I tell them my response?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said, no, it's okay. We decided on the right one to join. You can just do it online now. You pay a fee, you get a card. It's great. You're just membership. No, I joke, but I understand that it's a very legitimate concern for many people. But we've done a lot of research and understand that that's sometimes situational, sometimes geographical, and that it's mainly against a conversation between the police and the cartels. So we're not
involved in drugs.
Right.
We're not looking for any of that kind of stuff. And basically everyone's like, if you're not involved in that sort of stuff and you're in the right areas, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're fine.
And we know people that are there. So it's a calculated risk, and we understand that. But it's also a low risk for where we're going. So
yeah.
But that brings us to the next one. Where is it? Where in Mexico are you going? And we always tell them Central Highlands, lake community on a large lake in the mountains, and start there. And then they want to get more specific. We give them the town name, the location, 20 minutes or half hour outside of Guadalajara.
Guadalajara
Airport. And, we start giving them the details and stuff. And they just, that kind of immediately people go, okay. And you see it calculating in their mind where it is and all of that.
Which then, of course, anybody that we meet who is from Mexico or friends or whatever that we have who've lived there or whatever, they literally just go, really? It's paradise.
In fact, we told one guy and he goes, oh.
Yeah, hard stop. It's paradise. It's paradise. It's wonderful. Yeah. I hate you.
Yeah. We get that a little bit too. People hate us all of a sudden.
Right. They hate us and they love us all at the same time.
Yeah. Which, speaking to the nature of our friends and family, the next thing is can you take your dog?
Yeah.
And
what about Bubba?
What about Crypto? And so, yes, we can take our dog. We've done that research and how to do it, and that's one reason why we've chosen the method of transportation that we're taking to make it as easy on him as possible. We'll share that as time goes by. You'll get to see it.
And for those of us who know us or have watched our channel, long-time subscribers, you guys know, if Bubba couldn't go, we wouldn't be going.
No.
Period.
Down the road, maybe we'll go explore other places. But we're not going to talk about that right now because Bubba's going to live forever.
He's immortal.
Okay, next thing.
What about your stuff?
It's stuff.
It's stuff. Like the house and all the stuff that's in the house.
We love our stuff. We had beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of my stuff is stuff I either built, thrifted, redid. So we didn't have that much invested, but the good stuff that we did have invested in, we sold and we're selling. And yes, are we losing a little bit of money? Yes, but the cost to take things to Mexico across international borders is astronomical. You could just, for what it would cost to take a used couch, you could buy a new couch. So,
well, and that kind of plays into what we're doing. We're completely trying to change our lives. We are wanting to get rid of the vast majority of our stuff. We want to be completely untethered. You know, we're going to go do this where we're going. That may end up being our home base. It may not. We don't know.
And we'll explore minimalism and how we're embracing that in future videos.
Yeah,
Stay
which
tuned.
also leads us into the next thing, number 2. Are you guys going to buy a house down there? No. Because
I'm selling my house because I don't want to have a house.
Right.
So we want to be untethered. We want to be able to, if we find a place we like better, we're not satisfied with where we are, we want to be able to pick up and go.
But, you know, we are travelers and we love experiencing other cultures and stuff. So, I mean, honestly, over the course of the next 10 years, I want to go all over the world.
Yeah, we want to have that freedom. So the number one thing really, and maybe the rest of these weren't in that specific order, but this one is, the number one thing that we can say that we get from people is congratulations, we're very happy for you.
Yes.
In fact, I teared up a little bit because people are just so supportive. They are so excited and happy, and they want to hear about it. They want to hear, they want to watch, they want to follow along with us, and so they're just genuinely happy for us.
They are. It's been a wonderful reception to the news. Yeah.
So that's been the top 10 responses we've gotten so far. And stay tuned. Make sure you like, follow us, subscribe on YouTube. It helps us grow, helps us build this channel. And if you haven't already,
go find your truly remarkable life.
See you soon.
Bye.